Hi, everybody. It's Shannon Elhart. I'm here with another guided meditation and really excited about this one. It is a meditation that I do with clients who are in my program called the Healing Journey. They come to heal old pain from their past. So I do it in a bit of a longer session with clients, but I can still give you a good feel for what it's like. So the last few days I've been helping you to use your mind's eye and to trust that you have that ability to see within your mind. And so we're going to build on that today, and I'm going to bring you pretty deeply. If I had more time, we could go even more deep, but you can keep working on your own. But I'm going to bring you to a place that I'm going to call it your sacred space. You can change the name of it if you want. That's what I call it for myself. Now, I have a sacred space in my home. It's just a very comfortable area where I can meditate and pray and journal and do all the things that are meaningful for me in terms of being connected to the divine, to God, to the universe, to spirit. And so I have books and journals and just a cozy place for myself to go. But and I encourage you to have that if you don't have that already. Even it can be as simple as just a really cozy chair with a candle that you light when you're meditating or something. But this sacred space is within your mind. And what can be so powerful about it is that obviously it's a place you can go to at any time. So if you have a big decision, even you're trying to figure out whether or not you should take a new job opportunity or return to school or date somebody or move. Even if you're just trying to create a positive change in your life, like a dietary change, just to tap into this sacred space, which is where I like to think that your higher self resides, and God and anyone who's guiding your life. So when I do this with clients, and what we're going to do today in a little bit quicker version, is just create your own sacred space within your mind. Honestly, keep it sacred. Don't tell anybody about it. It can be anything. Let your mind create. It doesn't have to be practical. It could be floating in a cloud up in the sky, and the sky could be, bright pink with polka dots. It doesn't really matter. It's a place for you to go where you feel safe and connected and guided and open. And so you can go to that place anytime if you need comfort, if you're trying, like I said, make a decision. I know mine. It's very, very vivid in my mind because I go there often. And it's honestly, as silly as it sounds, because it only exists in my mind, it's one of my favorite places to go. It's very peaceful and wonderful. So let's get started. It's going to be a little different today, but you can take this concept and definitely do more of the work on your own as well. Okay, so I'm going to set my timer. Just start by tuning into your breath, slowing it down, just tuning in. There are no rules, just pay attention to your breathing. Have that awareness where you're almost watching the breath. You're aware that it's happening, but you're not really connected with it. Every time you exhale, relax your body a bit more. You're totally at rest. There's no tension in your body. If you notice any, breathe into that area. There's no need for tension. This is the time you're giving yourself to just be present. Be with your breath and your body and your thoughts. And then I'm going to start guiding you through a visualization. So continue to focus on your breath and relaxing. And I want you to imagine that you're seated somewhere. You can create the environment. You could be seated on the ground, on the floor, in a chair, on a bench, anything your mind creates. It could be something that doesn't make any rational sense or is impossible, like you're sitting on a cloud. But imagine that you're just seated comfortably. Your eyes are closed. And in your mind's eye, you open your eyes and you see a door. It's a beautiful door. It's a very welcoming door. You know that you're safe. The door can be anything your mind creates it to be, simple or ornate, muted colors or bright color painted, be big or small, big enough for you to walk through. And so you get up from your place and you walk over to the store and you open it up. You see a beautiful hallway. It's not real long, maybe 15 feet. And there's a door at the end of the hallway. But this hallway that you're going to walk down is so peaceful. You can just feel it. You're just can walk through it and you just feel like you're unloading any kind of stress, any kind of thoughts from life. So you walk down the hallway and you get to the next door and place your hand on the handle or wherever you're going to push it open. Just take a deep breath and go ahead and push it open and see the next hallway. It can be anything. It could be simple, it could be very um, natural, it could be glass where you can see the outside world, it could be painted in a wonderful busy pattern or very simple, whatever the hallway is. It could be carpeted, it could be the earth on the ground. But walk down this next hallway and anything that's on your mind, just feel it floating away. No thoughts. You don't need to bring any thoughts with you right now, any to-do lists, any questions to answer. Feel them just leaving you as you walk down that hallway to the next door. And put your hand on this door again. And know that you're going to go one more level deeper. You're just going to sink a little more deeply into this meditation. So you open the door, and this hallway has steps down. You're going deeply into yourself. They're very welcoming. You know you're safe. So you take the stairs down to the next and final door. Just notice your breathing for a couple of full breaths. So don't open the door yet, but on the other side of this door is a very special place. It's your sacred place within your mind. No one else is ever going to be there. You don't ever have to tell anybody about it. It's your special place that you can go to at any time. It's a place that's meant to be completely safe and peaceful, welcoming, and there's a sense of connection there. You know you're being guided in your life. You trust that. So with your hand on the door, on this final door, in a moment you're going to open it up and just see where you are. It could be somewhere in nature, it could be out in outer space or deep in the ocean, whatever feels comfortable for you. Let your mind's eye bring it to you. Go ahead and open the door. Spend some time looking around. See what's brought to you. See what images, what colors. I'm going to sit quietly and let you just look around. You can even walk around. Maybe there's a place for you to sit. Look up, look down for anything that's part of your sacred space. Hopefully, you've gotten a good look around. Tune into your senses. Is there anything you can hear or touch? How do you feel? You can come back here at any time and add to this scene, but what I'd love for you to find now is somewhere really comfortable to sit down. It could be just a comfortable spot, it could be a little cottage, could be a little hut, it could be a big swinging um, platform hanging from a tree or a tree house, anything you want. Go find a place where you could just sit and be and relax. Remember, anything goes here. This is for your mind to create. Once you find the place where you can sit down, this is a wonderful place for you to come when you have a question, something on your mind, if you just need some love, some peace, some hope, to go here in your mind's eye and do whatever is meaningful for you. Prayer, meditate, journal. But look at the space where you're seated and look around you. Are there any sacred items? Items found like feathers or beautiful stones or crystals? Are there any other things? Is there a special book or a special photograph? Are there some pillows for you to get comfy on and maybe a soft blanket? And then I want you just to be seated in your comfortable, safe place. And I want you to close your eyes within your mind's eye and just tune into your breathing. And imagine while your eyes are closed, you hear footsteps. You're not scared at all because you know this is a completely safe and peaceful place. It's like your little touch of heaven. You're wondering who's coming up. You just let the footsteps get closer and closer. And when you're ready, open your eyes to see who stands in front of you. It might be a sacred leader or master like Christ or Buddha, or it could be a loved one you lost to death or in another way. Could be an angel, could be your higher self. Just connect with this person, this being. And know that you can ask any questions. You could just sit and visit. Depending on who came to just sit with you, you could do all sorts of things. Just have a conversation. You could just sit and hold hands if that's what feels good. And in this sacred space of yours, anybody can come to help guide you, reassure you, help you feel loved, peace, hope, joy. I want to encourage you to revisit this place. It can be different as you get to it. You can go through the doorways if you want and down the hallways, or you can find a new way to get to your sacred space. It's entirely up to you because it's your creation and it's your sacred space. You can add to it and change it, but help it to be sacred to you. Keep it private for you and visit this place whenever you need really any kind of guidance or reassurance. So if you want to stay here, just visit for a while. Again, it depends on what your mind creates. Maybe you can walk for miles from your sacred space, or maybe it's very condensed. Whatever feels good for you. But if you have time after this meditation right now to stay, I encourage you to do that. If not, you can start wiggling your fingers and toes and taking a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. But remember all the details of your sacred space, and remember and understand that you can go there at any time. It's all yours. And I hope you'll visit it often. I also hope you've enjoyed this meditation. Of course, you can tweak it and change it as you wish, but I believe this sacred space within our minds is just a beautiful and priceless place to go. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to catch you on another day.